In the name of Allah, the mightier, the controller of the changes of the seasons, and who holds the power to control all the weathers, all the seasons, all the things in this universe. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are in the Pizza Cafe at Renala Khurd, Pakistan. I have been observing for the last 7 to 8 days a week that a few days back it was sunny and the temperature was rather high. It was about 25 to 30 or so in the last few days, and now for the last 2 or 3 days sometimes it is cloudy and sometimes it becomes sunny, and then in the mornings we observe foggy. Last night it rained for 4 to 5 hours almost. It was drizzling for the whole night. What made me think about the changes was the change in the weather in the last week, in the few days. I was thinking that who was changing all this? Alternately, sometimes it becomes sunny, then cloudy, and then foggy, and then it rains. Who is making all these changes, and what is the purpose behind all this? Any gentleman who holds a logical framework of thinking can easily move to a creator who is holding the reins of all this. Anyone who has a rational style of thinking, who has a mind, I should say, even, he will be good, or he will be compelled to thinking by this all that there is someone who is making all this change day by day, and there is evenings are quite different from the mornings, and the nights are quite opposite to the days, when night clothes everything in the darkness, but the whole day enlightens each and everything with the rays of the sun. But there are two things to know from the changes of the weather. One is that who is making this all? Even if somebody says that he doesn't believe in God, he has to think over it. Is there someone who is making this all? I just request the gentlemen who say that they are not the believers in the existence of God, I just say that they have to separate themselves, go get alone from all the people, and just think over it honestly, very honestly, that isn't it someone who is changing this all? Is it just a blind continuation of the weathers, the changes, the seasons, and the revolving of whole system? Isn't it so? Any honest thinker will and I think he must reach to the, I'm not compelling anyone to do this, I'm just saying, suggesting that if someone rationally and honestly goes to the to an honest result of this all, he or she will find out that there must be someone behind this all. Number one. The second thing is that if someone is there, he must be doing this all with a purpose. As me or you don't do anything without any purpose. In this cold hour, I haven't come out of my home just for the sake of having something observing and experiencing cold here, I have come here with the purpose. That is, in the same fashion, you and me don't move away anywhere, or we don't even eat something or think about something without a purpose. So if someone is running the whole system of this earth, why he can do it without a purpose? One way is that we have to contact him directly, even through a whisper, even murmuring, even thinking within the cores of our mind. We can just call him and ask him to answer our questions, why he is doing this all, why he is running all this, why he has set this all, what is his plan behind this all. And I'm sure, I believe, I should say, that he will certainly answer you back. Everybody, what will be the way? It's a quite different topic. He has the ways and methods for each and everybody that are quite diverse and different for replying and answering, but he always answers all the questions. For someone it is a book which answers his questions. For some people it is a landscape. For some of the people it is in the form of the weathers, and for others he has managed to send down his scriptures. So, but not a single man in the billions of the people living on this earth cannot say that he was not answered for the question that he asked to the Almighty or the creator of this universe. Whenever somebody wants to know about this universe, this creator, the questions and his research or search is always answered back. But the singularity and novelty of the human being is that he has a rational mind, he has a thinking mind, he has a quite different personality from this whole universe. And last but of course it is not the least, I should quote Carl Sagan, the famous scholar, scientist and cosmologist, of course. He said that I'm just reminded of not the exact words, but that in the 1 billion galaxies there is not a single being or species or the creation which can be compared with human beings. We have quite different style of living, style of thinking and way of living and way of observing the things. If we are quite different, in the words of Carl Sagan, and even if we'll look at ourselves, our inner selves and outer selves as a layman, we will observe this, that we are quite different from the whole universe. If we are quite different, there must be a different plan for us, and the whole universe is serving the purpose of knowing this all. We will keep on talking about it, inshallah. For now, assalamu alaikum. Thank you, all of you.